Hi there, everybody. Welcome to our Meet the Staff series here at the Jersey City Free Public Library. I'm Shane Smith. I'm the Public Information Officer at the library. And today I am so excited to be joined by two of my colleagues from Biblioteca Criolla, which is our Center for Hispanic Heritage and Spanish Language here at the library. And without any further ado, I just want to give them a chance to introduce themselves to you. And Patricia, we'll start with you. Please go ahead and tell us a little bit about what you do at the library and maybe share with us how long you've been here, anything else you'd like to share about your role here at the library.
Thank you, Shane. Hi, my name is Patricia Vega, of librarian in charge of the Biblioteca Criolla. I have been working for the library system right here in Jersey City for 16 years. It has been a great honor for me to work in this field because I've grown so much in it. But most of it, I am so happy of the work that I do. I am happy to see Biblioteca Criolla, the only department that services the Latino community, see its collection grow, not just in material, but also digitally. We are proud to continue working with the vision that was set forth when it was created in 1972, where it's not just a servicing department for the Latino community, but also has grown into a cultural center that I am happy to say we work in creating programs that are both educational, fun, and for our community. We do art galleries, we do book chats, authors, meet the authors. We have done workshops, everything and anything. And this is a place where you could come and enjoy yourself and see a part of wherever you came from in the Spanish community, Spanish country, whether you're from Puerto Rico, Ecuador, Santo Domingo, here, aquí esta es tu casa. Now I leave you with William, who will talk about the children department that he handles with Criolla.
Thank you, Pat. My name is William Delgado, and I've been in the library system for about 11 years, part-time and full-time. I've been in Biblioteca Criolla for 6 years. I run the children's services part of that department, and I like to do a lot of stuff at Biblioteca Criolla. You guys know me as a Facebook star with my story hours. I do bedtime story hour and bilingual story hour, but we'll talk about that a little more later. But also, I like to service the community of Jersey City. I like to work with daycares in the area of Jersey City and work with the kids. Kids is my passion. I feel like a teacher sometimes, and I like to do a lot of stuff, from story hours to arts and crafts, videos, and a lot more. I love my job. I love, ordering books for the kids and doing a lot of programming for the kids. The community of Jersey City needs us. And even when I do my story hours, like today, I was doing story hour a little bit earlier, and one of the patrons has said, I love what you're doing for the kids and the passion that I'm showing to the kids, because they don't get that a lot from their teachers or wherever they're going to school at. And here at the library, we like to offer the best services that we can, and I'm proud to be a part of the Jersey City Free Public Library.
It's awesome to hear from you both. It's I always enjoy speaking with each of you, individually, and this is so much fun to have the chance to get to know you a little bit better, and for our patrons to get to know you both a little bit better too. I just want to mention a couple of things that I just want to note a couple of things that I heard you both sharing. Pat, you mentioned that 1972 is the year that Criolla was founded, so that tells us that we're coming up on our 50th anniversary here
That is correct. Yes.
Criolla. That's so exciting.
We have so many plans and events already. We're already planning. We're so happy to be planning a beautiful 50th anniversary for Biblioteca Criolla.
Yes, it's going to be really awesome. So everybody out there, stay tuned. We have a lot of exciting things planned for you. Also, both of you were talking a little bit about the different resources and the programs that we offer, that Criolla offers. Pat, you mentioned our collection, our Spanish language collection, which has grown significantly in the last year and a half. And we definitely have plenty of digital titles available as well. One thing, I don't know if one of you wants to talk about a little bit, we, as many of our viewers will know, the main library, the Gardner Main Library, has been under renovations in different stages. And the stage that we're currently working on is the fourth floor, which has been the home of Criolla. And so the physical space of Criolla has been under renovation and closed for some time now. We're getting really close, and we're really excited about the fact that we're going to be opening it up again very, very soon.
Oh,
Yes, we cannot wait. We cannot wait. But in the meantime, we've been offering lots and lots of other ways for our community to connect with us. So I don't know, maybe William, you want to talk a little bit about some of the virtual programming that you mentioned?
Mhm. So yeah, so we have a lot of services that we're offering in the children's services team and a part of Biblioteca Criolla. I offer bedtime story hour on Facebook Live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. And also, if you guys can't access Facebook, you can also watch the video at a later time on YouTube. Just go to our Jersey City Free Public Library's YouTube channel. Also on Thursdays, I do bilingual story hour. Most on Wednesday, I try to keep it with our bedtime story hours in English. But on Thursdays, I focus more on the Spanish bilingual, teaching kids reading books in Spanish, teaching them about colors, numbers, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, everything that you can think of. We also offer other different programming for Spanish History Month. We're going to have a lot of programming coming up, and I'm going to be doing my story hours, do some cooking series events that I'm trying to plan, and a lot more. Also for our books, right now we have adult books that are located in the lending department at the Jersey City Free Public Library. All you have to do is when you come into the building, ask for a pass for the second floor lending department and you can go see the books. We have only 2 shelves of adult books right now, but we're trying to work on getting some more books out there for the community to, to enjoy. I know they've been asking for books all this past year through the pandemic and we've been closed, but now we're trying to offer you guys something. But also, we also have our digital services. You can download books through Overdrive and Hoopla. I always promote this during my story hours. All you need is a Jersey City Free Public Library card and your 4-digit PIN number, and you can access tons of books in many languages, not just only Spanish and English, but many other languages. Hoopla has a whole variety of books, ebooks, audio books, and movies that you can access for free. And please take advantage of those services that we're offering. And also, let me not forget, we are also doing our park events that, I'm a part of. So if you guys want to see me at Van Voorst Park, I'm there on Mondays from 11 to 12. We'll be going up to the week of September 20th. That will be our last week. And on Tuesdays, I'm at Hamilton Park from 11 to 12 also.
Awesome, awesome.
yes. I would like to add also that we've been not only working on digital program, like William have said, for the children, basically, and we've also on adults, we have done, especially during the pandemic that we just experienced. We've had author charts. We had Esmeralda Santiago. We had other authors. We had other type of programs that I think they're available on YouTube to be seen also. But right now, to talk more in the present, I would like to take the opportunity to say that in collaboration with the Leonard Gordon Park, Biblioteca Criolla is coming together for Hispanic Heritage Month on September 25th from 12 to 4. We're doing a celebration where we're going to have a lot of folkloric musical performances. We're going to have informational tables. We're going to have a big artist exhibition where at least 30 artists, local artists, Spanish artists, are going to be seeing they're going to be exhibiting their art. Not only is the art going to be in painting, there's going to be different types of mediums that there's also going to be food vendors, there's going to be dancing, and guess what, you get to meet us. We're going to have our table too there. So please join us September 25th on Leonard Gordon Park right here in Jersey City on Kennedy Boulevard and Manhattan Avenue.
Mhm.
Awesome. That's great. So that's quite a list of things. I mean, muchos recursos, right? Like so much stuff
yes.
available for everyone. Y no sé, para ellos que hablan español, para que sepan también los recursos que hay. Se puede repetir un poquito de lo que acaban de hablar, de decir.
Claro que sí, nuestros
Gracias.
recursos no solamente son recursos que ahora tenemos disponible, aunque estamos bajo renovación. Tenemos los recursos donde se pueden venir a buscar los libros, así como William mencionó. Tenemos los recursos donde pueden vernos virtualmente en nuestros programas que estamos haciendo. Y ahora y muy feliz de traer esta clase de festival que no se ha hecho públicamente en un parque en Jersey City. Vamos a ser los primeros que estamos haciendo eso. Así que por favor, únanse a nosotros. Septiembre 25, donde van a ver representaciones de musicales de Ecuador, puertorriqueños, vamos a tener mexicanos, vamos a tener peruanos, españoles, argentinos, bolivianos, peruanos, por favor, únanse a nosotros, se van a gozar y vamos a tener comida latina también. Así que vengan, están más que invitados.
Muchas gracias. Todos son bienvenidos. Very
Exacto.
nice. Thank you. Okay, so I think, this is great to hear. This is so good to hear all of this amazing stuff that's going on in Criolla. We love sharing this information, but we also want to get to know a little bit about you too, each of you. So I'm going to start asking you a couple of questions here. So, so my first question is for you, Pat. Where is your favorite place in the library?
Actually, my favorite place is my department, Biblioteca Criolla. It is the place that I literally come and smile the moment I open the door. As you can see, that was the entrance behind William. That was the entrance of our all. We had a gorgeous a glass ceiling that all the light came through. And what was the best, not only was it beautifully to see, but it was decorated with the artworks that we have been collecting throughout all these years that I have been here and doing art galleries, that each artist have left behind to say, this is for Biblioteca Criolla's permanent art gallery. I love to see just new art all the time. So every three months, we're actually doing these kind of things just to change it up a little. And that's my favorite place of the library, Biblioteca Criolla.
It always has so much life, right? There's always so much going
Yes.
on in Criolla. It's wonderful. It's just a wonderful place to be. How about you, William?
My favorite part of the library is also the same as Pat, is Biblioteca Criolla, but is a part of Biblioteca Criolla, my children's department. Only because Pat knows when I got there, I took something that was already set in place and changed it into what I wanted it to be. Ordering the books, seeing the kids decorating, that's one thing I love to do. I drive Pat crazy with my decorating, but I like to make it colorful. I like when the kids to come in, they see something different. Like she talks about the artwork that's around Biblioteca Criolla. The kids look at that artwork. They look at what we have in our department. And just to see the kids sitting at the little tables and the little chairs and reading the books with their nannies or their parents, that to me, it makes me happy. It's like my happy place. I love to go into the department and put my books away, find out new ways to do new things in the department. I just love Biblioteca Criolla, and that's my favorite place at the library because it's our department, and this is where we work at every day. And this is what, I've come to love my department and my boss because of, the stuff that she's done for me.
Qué lindo. I
Thank
love you,
you.
William.
I love you too.
So William, that's actually a good segue to my next question. I'll ask you first. What was your favorite book when you were growing up? What was your favorite book as a child?
My favorite book was actually Spot the Dog series. Because when I was a child, I used to come into the main library at 472 Jersey Avenue on the first floor when it totally looked different from what it looks to now. They had like these tubes that you could sit in and read and you could hide yourself in. They had like different things. But the Spot the books, the pop-up books, that was my favorite books from when I was younger. And I love to read them. And that's what I like to read to the kids now. I like to find stuff that when I was younger, installing into their brains that, look, these are the classics. And sometimes kids forget about these classic books that we have because they upgraded them into new versions that they don't understand. So I like the classics and Spot.
You can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with the classics.
Yep, that's true.
How about you, Pat?
Well, I was a typical young lady. I was in Ecuador till at the age of 10. So when I
Mhm.
was a child, my thing to read was Cinderella,
Mm,
Rapunzel, those kind of stories, but in Spanish, of course.
fairy tales, all the fairy tales.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, and also, okay, so my next question for you, Pat, is, you know, we've been going through this period of like COVID for well over a year now. And when we first started this Meet the Staff series, we were asking people, what are you looking forward to doing when the
Oh,
pandemic is over, right? And sometimes it feels like there are days when it feels like, well, maybe it's never going to be over. I mean, I'm sure one day we will come to the end of this time,
mhm.
but what's something that you're looking forward to getting back to, that either in the library or outside the library, that we had before the pandemic?
Yes, for me, it's literally two things. Getting rid of the mask, on a
Mm,
personal level. It's just I can't. It's hard sometimes to do a lot of things with a mask. But basically, what I'm looking forward and getting back to the new normal is seeing patrons back at the
mm,
library. I'm missing that touch with them. I need to start talking to them. It's no longer because my patrons connect, and William knows this too because he happens to him that we connect with our patrons sometimes through Facebook, Instagram. They're no longer patrons; they're now friends. So they
mm.
go, Patricia, this and that. They'll send it, but um, I'm missing looking at them. I'm missing them walking through the department and them saying, "Hey, do you have 10 books ready for me?" That
Yeah.
kind of stuff. I'm missing that.
Yeah, we definitely miss that. And we have a little bit now, at least in the rest of the main library, we have a little bit of, we've opened up. There's time for limited housing now.
Exactly.
There's a computer access, which is great. It's really been nice, especially like, I mean, a lot of people will say, and I'm sure, I don't want to speak for you, William, but I'm sure when I ask you this question, you might say something like, a lot of people, have been just so excited about seeing kids coming back into the building. But it's with Criolla because of the construction, right? We still have to wait
Yes.
just a little bit
Mhm.
longer to get there. So yeah. How about you, William? What are some things that you're looking forward to?
Um, Almost the same thing as Pat, getting rid of these masks because I think it deteriorates from what we're trying to do and stuff. But two main things that I miss about that I want after the pandemic is one, like Pat said, to see my community. We have patrons that we deal with on an everyday basis, and just getting phone calls for them, Facebook messages, or even emails. I miss that because I miss being that person that, William, Pat, I need these books, I need this, I need that. We're always there to help them. And the main thing that I miss is the kids, seeing their faces, their smiles. When I started at Biblioteca Criolla, I had some babies, infants that came in and were just coming to story hour. Now these kids are 5 years old, and just
Mhm.
to see them grow, I miss seeing that this past 2 years because now I see them at the park events, and I'm like, one kid, his name is Izzy. Pat knows him.
Oh
I've
yeah.
taken many pictures with him. Izzy was a little baby when he came to us. Now he is like a 5-year-old, walking, talking, and I think just seeing their faces, I miss that. And
Yeah.
we're walking down the street, we're going to the mall getting our lunch. Mr. William, that's Mr. William from the Spanish class. That's Mr. William from Story Hour. I'm like, oh my God, like I'm looking around and I feel like a superstar. Like I think I have to start walking around with a marker.
You
So
do, you do.
so I could start signing autographs because you know what is I'm happy that the community sees us, knows us,
Yes,
and when we get back, they're gonna know us more because you know what, we
Mhm.
have a lot of stuff in store for them when we come back.
that's true.
Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there.
Yes.
So Um, let's move into, I think it's time now, we can move into our lightning round. This is just like a little thing we do, towards the end of these conversations where I'll just ask some rapid fire questions. Don't think too much about the answer, just whatever comes to your mind. And just it's like a fun thing that we do at the end of these conversations. So I'll start with you, Pat. Dog person or cat person?
I'm a cat person.
Nice. Do you have any cats? Do you have any pets?
I have a stray cat that comes to my
Oh,
house every day for food. She's a sweetheart. She's made me a grandmother many times over.
aw.
And as a matter of fact, William has one of my grandchildren.
Oh, how sweet. You have a cat
Mhm.
too, Liam?
Yes, I love dogs and cats, but I don't know, for some reason I've been attracted to cats. I had a cat that I used to have for like the past 7 years. Her name was Gucci.
Mm,
When she passed away, it was you can ask Pat, I was depressed, down for like
uh,
a couple of days. And then Pat, a couple of months later, she gives me my new daughter and I have Echo now. And yes, Pat's the grandma and I thank her for that because Echo has been like my light and she just makes me happy.
and so Echo's mom is the cat that comes to see you, Pat?
Yes.
And what is her name?
She doesn't have a name. We call her Cat, and she literally runs to to get her food. Literally, Cat, and Cat comes
Oh,
over.
that's so cute.
Not very original.
No,
Sorry.
but it's a good name. It's a good name.
Mhm.
It does the job. She knows
You
it. She knows it. That's the main
Yeah,
thing.
you should name her Criolla.
I know, right?
That's a good name. All right. William, coffee or tea?
Coffee, iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Me too, I'm the
Yes.
same. I like to drink I'll drink hot coffee sometimes, but I really prefer it
Mm,
iced. Yeah.
I like ice.
Okay. Do you take milk or sugar or anything like that?
Milk, sugar,
Mhm.
or if it's
Okay.
just a Starbucks coffee, hey, it is what it is.
Whatever works, right?
Yep.
Patricia?
I'm a coffee person, and only one cup a day. That's what I'm cutting down. My doctor would be upset if I say otherwise.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll keep it between us then, no problem.
Yes.
All right, and then next one's for you, Pat. Cake or pie?
Oh, I'm a cake person. Sweet
Uh-huh.
tooth.
What kind of cake you like?
Oh, just about anything. Any type of cake I'm in. I don't discriminate. I just love anything that's sweet.
Excellent. All right, good. William?
Cake. I love
Cake.
cake. I love any type of cake, but my best is chocolate cake.
Mhm.
I'm a
Oh,
cho-
nice. Yeah.
I'm a chocolate fanatic. I love chocolate.
All right. All right. Chocolate. Can't go wrong with chocolate cake.
Yep.
Chocolate cake is really good. Okay. All right. Last one. We have to ask this question. Every one of these is turning out to be kind of like, like the controversial question of all of these. William, what is your favorite pizza place in Jersey?
Wow, my favorite pizza place actually is going to be Helen's. It's
Going with
what I know
Helen's.
as a child growing up in Jersey City all my life. It's right in the area of the Jersey City Free Public Library. So I like Helen's Pizza, even though people say they don't like it, but Helen's is my number one.
I think Helen's is very solid. I like Helen's a lot, and they have good soup there.
Yes,
Yes.
they do. Mhm.
And they accept Bitcoin, which I don't think there's any other pizzeria in Jersey City. Not that I have any Bitcoins to spend there, but that's interesting.
Yeah, it's different.
How about you, Pat?
I'm also a Helen pizza
Mhm.
customer. I just love their
Ah.
pizza. It's just me.
Yes,
I love
very
it.
good. All right, good. All right, cool. We've got some definitely some downtown, like solid Helen's enthusiasts here.
And supporting local,
That's right.
local communities.
Businesses.
Yes, businesses.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely right. I
Mhm.
agree. All right, so, well, this has been amazing to get to know you both a little bit better. I've enjoyed myself so much.
Thank
Before we go, I know Patricia has something special she wants to share, un mensaje especial that she wants to share with nuestra comunidad latina aquí in Jersey City. So, Pat, please take us out.
I will. Bueno, este ha sido un gran placer para mí tener a Shane y a William aquí haciendo esta entrevista. Quiero decirle que me siento muy orgullosa de la biblioteca donde yo trabajo, una de ellas, y el departamento donde estamos trabajando, que es la Biblioteca Criolla. Es una biblioteca donde le da la bienvenida a todos que entramos, sea el más grande, el más pequeñito, sea de donde usted nació y ha llegado. Estamos aquí. Si usted vino de cualquier parte de Honduras, a México, bueno, Ecuador, bueno, de todos los países que usted venga, está más que bienvenido aquí a nuestra biblioteca. Es un lugar donde le vamos a dar siempre la bienvenida, muy cordial a usted, es muy respetuoso, muy profesional, donde usted pueda venir a ver libros. No solamente le ofrecemos los libros donde usted pueda educarse, tenemos libros de biografías, libros de sus países, recursos también digitales donde también puede accesar periódicos de todos los países latinoamericanos. Tenemos databases en español donde si usted quiere aprender otro idioma, tenemos programas culturales que estamos ya, nosotros cuando abrimos, vamos a abrir con una alegría como usted no tiene idea. Aquí estos programas que van a ser para usted, la comunidad latina, y lo hacemos de mucho corazón siempre. Aquí vamos a estar William y yo y todos aquí que el personal de Biblioteca Criolla le vamos a siempre dar una bienvenida. Muchísimas gracias por ser nuestros usuarios, nuestros amigos, nuestra familia. Gracias de todo corazón.
Thank you so much, Patricia. Has dicho todo. You said it all.
Gracias.
And thank you both. Muchas gracias para ustedes dos, William and Patricia. Thank you so much for being here with us today and for letting us learn a little bit more about you. And to everybody out there, thank you for watching and stay in touch with us. You know, we do these Meet the Staff updates once a month, so keep an eye out for the next one. And in the meantime, please come and check us out at jclibrary.org or come and visit us at one of our 10 locations throughout the city. And we'd be happy to meet you, happy to help you get a library card, happy to help you use your library card and show you all the amazing things that you can do with it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day, everybody.
Gracias.
Adiós.
Adiós. Bye.
Thank you.